My wife and I traveled to Iceland for 2 weeks and got to do some pretty cool things. The first adventure was to hike the Lokavegar Trail, a 32-mile hike through the Icelandic Highlands. This hike started at Landmannalaugar and ended in the beautiful valley of Thorsmork. We experienced a lot during these 2 days, such as water crossings, rain, and even a wild pack of Santa Clauses. After finishing the trail, we had a few days to do some big hikes in the area while we waited for our pickup. And we even made some German friends. We then headed back to Reykjavik to pick up our rental car and started our week-long drive around the ring road. Our first stop was Reykjadalur, a rainy, cold hike to a not-so-hot springs river. We also saw Kerith Crater and Brúarfoss, the bluest waterfall I have ever seen. It also made for a very muddy hike in and out. We then stopped by Gullfoss and then made a stop at the not-so-secret lagoon. A perfect end to our touristy day was a hike up Miðfell, where our only company was a loon. One morning we got up super early to check out Seljafjalljóg, a tucked-away pool that wasn't quite as hot as we were expecting. Still a pretty cool way to start the day. We made time to trek up some of the Fimmvörðuvatns Trail, passing Selfoss and dozens of other stunning waterfalls along the way. We even stepped foot on a glacier. I loved the grass-covered churches like Hofskirkja. Even though it was cold, we still had to stop at Jökulsárlón, an iceberg lagoon with playful seals. Stokksnes was a dramatic black sand beach surrounded by craggy mountains. I did some scrambling and we checked out an old Viking town movie prop. We went a little out of the way to drive to Seyðisfjörður, retracing Walter Mitty's longboard ride. The small port town had a lot of charm to it. A big stop on the north part of Iceland was Lake Mývatn, an action-packed area with hot spring grottos and massive volcanic craters. We spent a lovely evening in Akureyri, a relatively big city with unique architecture and an impressive botanical garden. We made our way to the remote town Stykkishólmur on the Snæfellsjökull Peninsula, where a bar scene from Walter Mitty was shot. That night we had a great view of Kirkjufell, the most photographed mountain in Iceland. Once back in Reykjavik, we explored what downtown had to offer, trying some incredible local seafood, checking out some of the famous locations, and taking time for some simple pleasures. Our very last stop had us soaking up the Blue Lagoon, a perfect luxurious end to a pretty rugged trip. It had an unexpected encore later that night when we got a tip from some American hitchhikers of a recently active volcano nearby. Although we didn't quite get close enough to see lava, it was still a surreal experience. Thank you for tuning in to our little adventure to Iceland. Peace be with you.